Assalamu alaikum, you guys. Okay, so today I wanted to talk about Sabr and Qadr. What are they? Us Muslims have Sabr and Qadr, as we all know, but do we actually know the values and the meaning behind them? Let's talk about it. So, as you guys might know, I have a TikTok and Instagram. I'll link them both below. I hope you guys follow me on that. And if you guys came to my YouTube channel from TikTok, then you're most welcome to tune in. So hi guys, I'm Marwa and let's talk. Okay, so talking about Qadr first today. What is Qadr? Qadr. There is two different types of Qadr in the Quran, as mentioned by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. There is Qadar and Qadr. So, what is Qadar? Qadar is something that's been decided or ordered by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. What is Qadr? Qadr means a pre-measurement, something that has been measured and set at a certain amount when time was created by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So basically, to sum it up, is that Qadr is what will be, and Qadr is how it will be. So I made a TikTok about this, I think yesterday, explaining and giving examples about it, but let's go in more depth with this. So Qadr, for those who don't know, it's basically fate. Qadar and Qadr, it's fate and destiny, both the same thing. And for us Muslims, our Qadr and Qadar, same thing, are written by our beloved Lord Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So for those who have trust in Allah's plans, or who want to make plans but always say, oh, inshallah, or for whatever Allah wants, those types of stuff relate to Qadr. It's basically how we plan something but we leave it in the hands of Allah, how it will go. So how will this event go at my school? How will my tests go? You don't know. You plan for it. You study ahead. You pray to Allah. You trust in Allah's and plans, and you trust in your Qadr, the Qadr that Allah has written for you over, I can't even say the years ago, but before even time was created, before creation was even created, Allah has written this destiny for you. Okay, so as I mentioned, there is different types of Qadr. There's a good Qadr, there's a bad Qadr, and everyone has those type of stuff. Like in my life especially, I've had experienced bad Qadr and good Qadr. In my faith, in my destiny, there's different types, Okay, so the bad Qadr. What is bad Qadr? Bad Qadr is two types of stuff. You might get confused. Why are there two types of everything? Well, bad and good. Bad has two branches. The first branch is basically bad things that have no benefit, no wisdom, that are not done by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, that are done by other people, pure evil. So it's basically there's no good after it. It's a bad that is just a bad. There will not be another good thing after, no good outcome, The other branch, like I said, the other branch is bad things where good wisdom is present by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So that is where there is bad, but there's always good. That is the bad that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has planned for you for something good to come. So whenever a bad thing comes in your life, there's always a veil. There's always a veil. You have to work through it. You have to struggle through it. You have to trust Allah through it to get to uncover that veil and see the good in the bad. And there's a saying that I love very much. It's sometimes bad is a necessity. Sometimes bad is a necessity. We always need bad in our lives to see the good in our lives. That's how I always think about it. That's how I always have the faith I have in my Qadr and in Allah's plan. So yeah, and as mentioned in the Quran, with hardship, there's always ease. So within the hardships, within the bad that Allah puts you through, there's always a good in it. There's always ease. You will always find ease. So those are the types of bad and Qadr that I wanted to talk about. Okay, so moving on to Sabr. What's Sabr? So Sabr in Islam, it's patience basically. Having patience not only in life, but in Allah. in your iman. I'm not going to go very deep into this because I am not very much as educated as I was in Qadr, but I will say some brief stuff that I have learned and I wanted to share with you guys. So, what is sabr? The main meaning that has been identified by our beloved scholars is to restrain the self for what should not be done. So, again, sabr is to restrain the self for what should not be done. This is basically like in life, there are people that battle with us and persuade us to do stuff like peer pressure. And it's basically saying to battle those who mean to lead you astray and have sabr in what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has planned for you. So battling through life with the sabr. Sabr is basically your iman in Allah, your iman in Allah's faith. Plans, sorry. Your faith in Allah's mercy, your faith in Allah's everything, basically. So that's basically what a brief summary of sabr is and how we should basically have it in our hearts and trust Allah within every day. And one thing that I would love to say about sabr is to keep your iman firm in your heart no matter the situation. If you are in a bad situation, you have to have sabr and trust your iman and trust Allah and trust your faith towards Allah no matter what. No matter what actions you're forced to do, no matter what situation you're in, always have that in your heart. Always trust, always have sabr in Allah. And yeah, that's it for today, you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. And yeah, bye-bye.